work system for
Parry Sound, Muskoka.
Mr. Speaker, now the cat's out of the bag, of course. The foreign minister caved into the Putin regime in exchange for a seat at the International Syria Support Group table this week. It's clear that the minister broke a Liberal campaign promise to implement the Magnitsky Act in order to secure an invite from his new friend Putin. But members of the Liberal caucus support the Magnitsky Act. Our allies support the act. So why is the minister turning his back on his colleagues and allies and instead embracing Putin and his thugs?
Mr. Secretary to the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I would like to thank the honourable member for the opportunity to profile the promise we made to restore Canada's place on the international stage. Canadians are proud that Canada is participating in Syrian peace talks. After 10 years, we are being asked for our advice and our involvement. Engagement is giving Canada a place and a voice at the table. Our participation means that we're better placed to help restore peace and provide crucial humanitarian aid. As well, we call on all parties to return to UN-led intra-Syrian peace talks. Thank you very much.
A member for Parry Sound, Muskoka.
Well, Mr. Speaker, what's the point of being sought our advice when we are turning away from Canada's values and Canada's interests? Mr. Speaker, instead of implementing the Magnitsky Act, as promised, the foreign minister is now musing vaguely about making changes to Canada's Special Economic Measures Act. Another Liberal weak-kneed response, another broken promise. What this amounts to is the foreign minister tiptoeing around Vladimir Putin. Why is the minister shying away from the Magnitsky Act when our allies around the world have already signed on? When will he stand up to Putin and enact this legislation?
Mr. Secretary.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. It's quite clear that the former Conservative government did nothing to address concretely the Magnitsky case. There are two aspects here, and it's important to understand Canadian legislation. Firstly, we already have the ability to ban individuals involved in the Magnitsky murder from entering Canada under our Immigration and Refugee Protection Act. And secondly, with regard to sanctions, the Standing Committee on Foreign Affairs and International Development has been tasked with reviewing the Special Economic Measures Act. That's where our sanctions take place, and we all look forward to their report. Thank you very much.